Hello, good morning guys. My name is Min Rui and today we are going to make fried rice. Why we are doing that today? Because recently I saw a video that got so many comments and roasted on the internet. That is a BBC food documentary actually have a episode on the Chinese fried rice. But actually the host of that show got it all wrong and it got roasted by the Chinese community in America and in the UK. And yeah, so today I'm going to show you how I make the fried rice. And I'm going to cook you 3 different versions, and we're going to also talk about the rice culture in China because in this country, the Chinese people are actually fed on rice. It is a very staple food for the Chinese people, and we all love it. So first of all, I know that you guys are watching from America and among other countries. Just so you know, I can see your comments on my phone here, and I'll be able to talking to you. Yeah, so let's kick started with my first topic today, the rice culture in China. And I've actually did some research, and don't be surprised because archaeological finds suggest that a community of early rice growers as early as 8000 BC was existed in China, and rice is cultivated across China, not only the northeastern part and the eastern part of China, also in the middle part of China and the south part of China. So across China, 90% of the rice in China are irrigated, and most of the areas, they can have 2 crops per year, and it can be grown really fast. Rice production in China is an important part of the national economy, and China is the world's largest producer of rice with 209 million tons produced in 2019. So here I am in the kitchen. Thank you so much, Joanna, for letting me use this kitchen of yours. Also, by the way, Joanna is behind the camera today. So in my hand, I have a rice container, and I'm going to show you the rice we have here. So I don't have a lot of rice here because I've already cooked some with my rice cooker, and I'm going to show you later. And this is a little bag of dryer. So here, what I have in my hand is typical, the rice typically produced from the northeastern part of China, and you can have a closer look at it because it's very short and rounded, and it has actually some reflection. And it is, yeah, it's very beautiful. So typically the rice have a end like this one here. It's not like an oval shape, and it actually have a tip end over there. So this is typically the rice produced in the northeastern of China. It's like that. And rice actually produced from the southeastern of China are a little bit longer. And you might also have seen other types of rice, like the rice from Thailand are a little bit longer. And in Western Asia, they have even longer rice, like maybe 1 or 2 centimeters long. So these rice are actually not produced in China. They are rice imported from Asian countries, but actually typical rice in China looked like this. And I know a lot of you might, cook rice in a different way, because when I was in the US, I have a friend who cooked me rice food. She was very nice to me, and she know that I was a lot homesick, and she cooked me rice, but she did it in a very American way. When she put the rice inside the pot, she actually carved half of the butter, a whole chunk of butter. She cut in half and poured half of the butter into the pot, and she cooked the butter rice. So that's something that we don't actually do here in China. We cook it like it was. So I have already cooked a pot of rice with my beautiful little rice cooker over here, and here is the result. Just so you know, I can see your comments and I'll be able to communicate with you during this live stream. Where are you watching us from, and how do you usually cook rice? And what do you usually eat with rice? Please let me know in the comment section, and I'll be able to communicate with you. Hello, I see James Nicholson is here watching us. Hello, James. Hello, Penny. Hello, Uday. A lot of people are saying hello to you, Joanna.
Hi.
Thanks for watching. And after my cooking today, Joanna and I will be trying out the food. So yeah. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Betty. Hello, Maylin. Thanks for watching. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, hello to you all. Thank you very much for watching this live stream today. Yeah, I've seen all your comments from here, and I've already put a pot of rice cooked already here. And actually, the rice grown in China have a lot of different variations because China is a very large country, and the geological condition, also the weather is so different from the north to the south. And from the northern part of China, usually they grow rice, they harvest rice once a year. But in the southern part of China, because it's more humid and it's more warm, so they harvest 2 to 3 times in China. And as you know, these rice, because of their differences, we cook them in different ways. And here I have my rice cooker telling me that because it has a measurement over here, you can see from the pot that this is the rice from the northern China, and this marks the rice produced from southern China. So 东北米, the rice produced from northern China, and it has the measurement there, like it tells you how many cups of rice and how much water you need to fill. So this is really smart, and that's one of the features I like about this rice cooker. I don't think nowadays there are like a lot of people who cook rice with their finger measurements. Yeah, so I guess a lot of the American TV episodes tell you guys to measure it with, finger. When you have your finger, like when you have the rice here, you put the water to this part. It's 1:1.2 ratio when you cook the rice, and this has been scientifically proven by Japanese rice lovers. Actually, they did a lot of tests on how you can cook the best rice. So 1.12 ratio. So yeah, that's that. And today, because I have already done the preparation, I have been chopping the whole morning for the ingredients we're going to cook today. Have a closer look at what I've prepared. I'm going to actually make 3 different kinds of fried rice for you guys to see. Also, they are so easy, and you can, if you're hungry and if you're in the mood, you can actually go to the kitchen and put your phone against the wall, and we can cook it together. So the first fried rice I'm going to make is the one that I usually make. I will just call it jumbo fried rice. The ingredients are ham and carrots. I've already diced them, and some cucumbers. I always like to put a bit of shrimp to the fried rice ingredients. So yeah, that's me. I don't know how you like it, but let me know if you have any kind of fried rice. And yeah, and the second fried type of fried. Oh, sorry, I forgot the eggs. So the jumbo fried rice. These are the ingredients, including the eggs. I'll beat them and I'll fry them later. And the second fried rice I'm going to cook is vegetarian fried rice. So I'll just call it 素炒饭. So all the veggies you can see from here, the mushroom, I've already sliced them, and I've diced the, what do you call this, the garden beans? The garden beans, yeah. In Chinese it's called 四季豆. So 四季豆 is more like a 4-season beans, literally translated into this one. And 4-season beans, we got this name because I think you can grow it in your garden, like for each season, and it will just grow and you can harvest whenever you want and just eat it. And I've also got some diced tofu curds here. Yeah, so it is seasoned already. And I've also got a little bit sauce over here. That's actually one of my favorite mushroom sauce. It comes really oily, as you can see the reflection. So I'm not going to put a lot of oil when I fry this, the 素炒饭, the veggie fried rice. I'm not going to put a lot of oil there because we've already have a lot in the paste, in the mushroom paste. This will be giving the fried rice a lot more texture in the taste, and yeah, I think this one will works really well. All right, now let's move on to the last kind of fried rice I'm going to make. And as you can see, we have this here, and you can definitely tell it is quite spicy. I've got some beef hot sauce. So what you see in here is not actually real beef. It had some beef, but it also have some mushroom to come with the beef. So this paste is a little bit spicy. So for those of you who want more flavors in the fried rice, you can try this one. I've also put a little bit shrimp over there, and carrots and green. I've prepared a lot of green onion because all 3 fried rice will be needing the green onion a lot, because this actually lifts up the smell. All right, and on this side I've made this is actually halfway done. It's a squash shrimp salad I'm preparing for the side. When you have fried rice, it's actually sometimes you will be, you know, thinking to have something that tastes fresh, to, you know, just to have it on the side and just, you know, have some side dish to eat. So I've also prepared this, and we'll season it up later. And yeah, I think we are all ready to go. So are you guys ready? Which one do you want me to make first? Leave me a comment and I'll be making them for you. I'll be back in a sec. Let me grab my phone first. Cool, I've seen so many messages from you. So William C says, Gumsee Korea. And James says, I love to watch people to cook because I like to learn more about cooking. That's very nice. Thank you, James. I'll try my best to make it very tasty. Hello, Sup. Hello, I am in St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you, Sup. Who else is watching us? Millie is watching us. Thank you for watching. Barbara, hello, Young. Yes, it's going to be more yummy later when I cook it. Yes. Nandini, thanks for watching. Yes, vegetarian. This plate is actually for vegetarian. So I've got some garden beans and tofu curds and mushroom, and I'm going to cook it with this mushroom paste. So yeah, it's going to be very yummy after cook. All right, shall we start and move over here? The first thing I'm going to show you to cook is the jumbo fried rice. And all right, so I'm going to heat up the pan first. Usually in China, when we heat up the pan, we have a saying called 冷油热锅, which means cold oil, hot pan. So we usually put cold oil on hot pan. That actually reduces the smoke, and also it's more to the older generation, the elder relatives, according to them, it's more healthy. But I actually don't know the scientific reason of it. I just follow their, their instructions. So 冷油热锅. I actually, the pan is quite heated, and this is the sunflower seed oil I got from home. Oh, you've got a very smart electric cooker here, Yana. When I lift up the pan, it stopped. All right. Get chopsticks. So heat up the pan and beat up the eggs. I always use chopsticks. I don't know what you use. When you see a little bit of the smoke, you know the oil is heating up well. So let's just do this. Usually I just, cook with my chopsticks. But I do have a You can smell it, right? Mm-hmm. I know for, American taste, you don't really want the eggs to be that well done. You like it soft and maybe soft and a little bit juicy, but here when we make the fried rice, you actually have to make it a little bit older. And also I'm using this to chop this all open up, just to dice it so that it mix better with the rice. Alright, I think I'm all good dicing that. Alright, going to heat up the pan again and put the other ingredients in. Have you eaten fried rice from Chinese restaurants? There are just so many variations. It depends on what you have and what you want to have in the mood. Alright, so I'm putting all these ingredients in. That's actually a lot. You might be wondering why these shrimps are cooked, because remember I prepared the shrimp squash salad. The shrimp is actually mainly for the salad. I just grabbed a few to put in the fried rice. Yeah, so last minute alternation to the recipe, and this is actually how you cook it. When I was growing up, my mom always cooked this at home because it goes very well with whatever you have in the fridge, whatever leftovers you have, and also whatever you have in pantry. So it can be a lot different from what I use, just depends on what you have. I'm doing this because I want the carrots to be softer. When you heat this up, you will have the carrots cook. while it's still cooking, I am going to get some rice. I'm going to get a big chunk of rice because that's what we're making. And I'm going to break it open with a little spoon here. And I'm going to put it in the pan. Not going to cook a big portion because, oops, sorry.
I think it's big.
This is becoming too hot. Let me take it. Alright, so the rice is now in, and I'm going to stir fry it again. Just blending it all even, and you'll be able to put the seasonings later. I think the pan got too heated. So yeah, and you can see there are like the edges of the eggs burned a little bit, but that's actually all right. Right, I'm just going to turn this heat up again. Put it on slow heat so that it will cook well. You have to pardon me, I'm not very familiar with this new stove here.
Why you are doing that?
Oh, I'm pressing this. I'm pressing this so the bottom part can be, how to say, very well heated on the pan, and also I can, hear the rice, sizzling. Now you can smell it because it's almost done. I have a cousin who really likes to season this with ketchups because she likes the tomato flavor with shrimp and with eggs, but not me. I'm just going to season it with very simple ingredients. For once, the rice. So this is the spoon which I just got the rice, and I'm going to measure a little bit of the salt. Maybe 5 grams of salt is more than enough. Yeah, I think that will do the job. Oh, it doesn't come off. I'll just blend it. Yeah, I got soggy spoon, so blend it with this. Hope you guys are enjoying this because I am. It smells amazing. Alright. Now the next thing I'm going to put in is the MSG. It's actually the key and essential ingredient of the fried rice. You don't want fried rice without MSG. In Chinese, we call it 鸡精. I'm not going to put in a lot. This amount will do the job. And yeah, there you go. Stir it. And you can see the rice is not soggy at all. I don't know whether you have seen that video, the BBC food video. The girl who was making the rice used a colander to dry the rice. And it's actually not normal here in China. When you use a rice cooker, you don't drain the rice. But when you make the rice with a pot, for the southern part of the Chinese people, sometimes they drain it because they want to make their rice more, they want it more dry. But usually when we do it, we don't put too much water into when we cook the rice, and we don't let it to be too soggy. And as you can see, the rice are very much cooked, and they are not sticky. They're not sticking to each other. And I press this because I want all the rice to be evenly spreaded. And also, when you hear, let me turn up the heat a little bit. When you hear the sizzling of the rice, you know that the rice is ready. Alright, I think I've already done cooking this. It's done. Sizzle, you hear that, right? Okay, so first version done. And taking this out.
Let's move.
Yeah, let's move a little bit so that okay, I didn't drop too many outside, right? Only a little bit. So in Chinese, we have actually a poem about the toiling farmers who grow rice, and yeah, they are working very hard. I mean, the farmers in China, they work really hard to grow the rice, so we're not wasting food. We're not wasting any of that. How do you like this? I'm really proud. I think I did a very good job. It looks really yummy. It looks right. All right. Yeah. I'm very happy. It smells great. You can smell the freshness from the cucumber, and I guess the carrot will bring a little bit of the sweet taste into the rice. And also the ham. The ham is so well flavored, and the egg, the shrimp. Yeah, I'll just leave it there so that later we can try it. And now the next one, I'm going to cook the veggie fried rice, and let's go. So getting this pan cleaned a little bit. Because you can see we're not having any sticky stuff on the pan. So I'm just going to reuse it again. Again, heat up the pan first, then pour in the oil later. For this, because I've got enough oil here in the paste, in the mushroom paste, so I'm not going to use any oil. I'll just put the paste inside of the pan, and you can hear it sizzling already. That is nice. Alright, and then I'm going to put in all the ingredients I have here. Stir it a little bit, and then cook. of rice over here using the spoon from the rice cooker. We just got a huge chunk, so I'm going to get smaller chunk because we've got a lot of vegetables for this fried rice, and yeah, again, blend it even. You can actually do it when you pour the chunk into the pot. It's just easier when you have a bowl and to, to break it even. So again, I'm pressing it. Yeah, it's a little habit of mine. Alright, start frying it. See, I'm not using a lot of oil and a lot of rice today because usually when I make fried rice, I tend to cook more vegetables in the dish. I want to get more fibers and more vegetables and more vitamins from the food I cook. So yeah, I'm adding more veggies. It looks great, doesn't it? And again, you see this rice is not soggy at all. And you can also hear the sizzling. Are you hungry?
Smells like heaven, you guys. Yes, now I am hungry.
You are now?
Yes.
That's good. Because I think we can't finish all of that. This is like the portion I just made for the jumbo fried rice is enough for 1.5 person maybe the portion. And this one is again for 1.5 person. I hope we can finish all that. Or we can call some friends to come over and finish this. I think this is all done. It might need a little bit more salt, I guess. It depends on how much salt you usually take. I guess for a lot of people who like heavy taste, you can put more salt in this. But I'm just going to put a little bit here because less than maybe 3 grams, I guess. Because I guess the paste already have some salt in this, so I'll just go easy on the salt. Usually I have a little spoon at home when I cook this to put salt in, but like a measuring little spoon. But I don't have it with me today, so I'm just going to use this to yeah, I think it's very well cooked already. And shall we put it on a plate or do you want it in a bowl? Let's put it on a...
I don't know. You decide. Okay. You're the cook. You're the master here.
I'll just put it on a plate.
Yep.
How about let's use this plate?
Okay.
This is the veggie fried rice I'm making, and also you can hear the sizzling of the rice, and you know that it is done when the rice started to sizzle. This pan is actually very good. Let me adjust a little bit. All right. There you go. the second dish, veggie fried rice. And you can clearly see the mushroom, the garden beans here, and the tofu.
Yes, I love mushrooms.
Try this later.
Okay.
So the last fried rice I'm going to make is the spicy one. So these are the ingredients: the green onion, the beef, spicy beef paste, and carrots, shrimp. If you're
Do.
nodding. All right, I'll just do it. So here, let me heat up the pan. Again. This one, I think I need a little bit more oil, so I'm pouring it in a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm putting in the sauce, the hot sauce. And it is already sizzling up. Ooh, let me turn the temperature down. Alright. I'm going to put the carrots first. I don't think we need all that. So, yeah. If you want more veggies, you can put more veggies into your fried rice. But if you don't, then it's just, you can leave it just there. And I'm going to put the shrimps inside. And I'm going to put the green onions later. Started to smell really good. I think it's all because of the paste. I've chosen the right paste for the job. Now when you see the pan continues to rise, and I'm going to put the rest of the rice into this bowl, and I'm going to break it, spread it before I put into the pan. I think that's too much of the rice. Alright, I'll just leave some over there because I highly doubt we're going to finish that.
I will, for sure.
Okay. Actually, this is, you can save it, you can put a plastic foam on it and or a cover on it and then save it for the next meal. You can stir fry it whenever you want to, and you can cook it with whatever you have in the pantry. See, there are so many variations of fried rice, and yeah, and you can just do whatever you want. If you don't have a rice cooker, I suggest you to get one because it's very handy. You can slow cook a chicken in it instead of rice, and also it has a steam function that does steam, or if you have any fish that you want to steam, it's also good for that. So last step, I'm going to put the green onion in it, and I'm going to put a lot. Green onion is actually one of the key ingredients for fried rice. And sometimes when I don't have a lot of ingredients at home, I'll just cook with green onion and rice, and that's it. It also works well. So I think for this, because this is supposed to be a little bit spicy, I think green onion can complement with the spice very well. So I'm again pressing this to let the rice to be even, and you can smell the green onion, right? It's good. Are we hungry?
I love carrots.
Cool.
I really love carrots.
think we're done.
Yeah, looks done.
Yeah, it looks very well done already, and you can hear the sizzling of the rice, right? Let me turn up the heat a little bit so that you can hear it loud and clear. My mom always say, when you have like rice jumping around from the edges, that tells you that your rice is done. And you can hear that the rice. Yeah, so it is done. Yay! I'm going to clean this real quick and put it on the circle.
Yes, let's move again.
Let's move over to putting on plate. Shall we tell our friend Mila to come over and help out with the eating part?
Well, why not? Nila, if you're watching this,
Come over to...
come over, girl. We have a lot.
Yeah. Let's try not waste the food.
We won't for sure.
Wait, did I put seasoning in? I think I forgot.
You did, yes.
But we put the paste in, right?
I think that would be enough. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let me get it. Scoop it up from the. All right. And yeah. So here is our last dish. It's supposed to be more chili. I actually wanted more chili, to have more chili inside, but since I'm eating with Joanna today, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. All right. Michelle just say, God bless you, Joanna. I just heard you sneeze.
I'm sorry, guys.
Maybe it's because of the cooking.
Yes, the smell.
Is very strong, and it's, yeah. Stan says make that two 100-pound bags of rice. Thanks for your comment. I hope you like rice. I don't know how the rices are packaged in where you live, but here in China, when I get rice, I get maybe 5 kg or 10 kg bag. But when I was in the US, I think I saw the rice are mostly packaged in maybe less than 3 kg, maybe 2 kg, or even like 2 pounds of rice, or like 3 pounds of rice. But here in China, we get huge bulk because this is for the Chinese people. So usually in Chinese kitchen, you will always find big rice container, not like the one I have here with me. Mine is actually smaller. Let me show you. So this is the rice container I have. I don't really like to take the big bulk, so I always pour from my big bag, and I have a smaller container, and I just showed you the rice. And this cup is actually, I think it's universal measurement for the rice nowadays in China, because when you buy the rice container, it comes with a cup like this, and when you buy a rice cooker, it comes with a cup like this, and it's actually the same measurement. And when you have like a cup of rice, then you need maybe 1 cup of water. That's the proportion, and or you can have 2 cup of water, depending on different kinds of rice you have. And yeah, so that's the rice we have, and this rice is actually grown from the northeastern part of China. I have a very close friend who is very religious on the rice that he eats. He's actually from the northeastern part of China, and his hometown is the main production area of rice. And every year, every time he go back to his hometown, he bring back to Beijing a pack of rice. It's very heavy, but it shows how much commitment the people here to the rice and to their use their favorite flavors of the rice. So it is quite religious for them. Yeah. So. Hello, Kenny. Asian style cooking is usually by feel, so there are no exact amount to the ingredients. That is actually very true. So when you see a lot of ingredients online of Chinese food, they're just thought like maybe not giving you how much gram or like a measurement, exact measurement to that, but yeah, it all depends on the feeling. So that's the difference between Western culinary and the Chinese cuisines. And yeah, but there are also a lot of variations that you can adjust, because it highly depends on what you can find and what you can get from the market. For example, I wanted to use the peas for this vegetarian dish, but I cannot find peas in the nearby market here in Beijing, and I was too lazy to go to find in big supermarkets, so instead I used the garden peas, because garden peas are more common seen in Chinese market, and I guess in America you might have more peas in the markets than the garden beans. So you can alter that and you can change that, no problem at all. And hi Giovanni, yummy, yum delish, thanks. Oh, I've seen you have already mingled with others. You're talking to each other, guys. I like that. Thanks for your comments. All right. Oh, there are so many comments, sorry. Hi Stan, you did a great job with these. They look good enough to eat. Hope I can beat Kenny to China. Thanks for your comment. Yeah, that's actually right. They're good enough to eat, and I don't really want to let it get cold. And so shall we give it a try?
Yes, please. I don't even have voice anymore, you guys, behind the camera.
Shall we start with Joanna first? Because I cook this. I actually think I know how this tastes, but I think Joanna doesn't really, are not very familiar with, these tastes. Maybe
Okay.
the mushroom paste, she never tried it. I brought this here, but she haven't tried this before, so I actually want her to try this first.
Okay.
And also, it's in the Chinese culture, always in the Chinese culture, to serve the food to the guest. And,
thank you,
I want
thank you.
to thank you.
You're the guest, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually the guest.
You are
I'm
here.
in her home. But I want to thank you for for lending me this kitchen. So
Absolutely.
thanks. Oh, thank you so much.
No worries, no worries. That means good luck.
Okay.
We just dropped the water, you guys. Every time here on this table, a lot of things are dropped. If you guys watch our live streams in general, we do have a lot of stuff dropping around.
Sesame dressing. That's.
Ooh.
I'm going to pour this onto the salad so that we can eat it. Sesame and another packet because we've got so many squash underneath.
I love sesame sauce.
Oh, this is not sesame sauce. It's a different sesame paste.
Okay.
The ingredient contains the sesame sauce.
Okay.
They've added other flavors as well. So
Okay.
let me get a clean spoon and get a clean spoon.
It's gonna be yummy.
She's not on the camera, and there you go.
Thank you, Mireille.
Shall we give it a try?
Okay. How do you guys want to do this? Okay, let's try. Which one should I try first? Let me try the veggie one. So I'll do that. So let's see. Wonderful.
You don't have to say that, you know.
I told you
Is it really good?
Yeah, I told you. This is gonna be my favorite. Oh, I don't want to try anything anymore. I'm kidding. I want to try more. You guys, this tastes like really healthy, I must say. Like, really, you can feel the freshness, the fresh smell, and also the fresh
From the
taste.
beans?
Yes. And also from the mushrooms.
Cool.
And the seasoning of it, perfect. Sorry. Which one is the spicy one?
I think
This
this one is a spicy
I will
one.
do this the last one. You guys, I discovered that I have a small allergy to spicy food.
Okay.
Let me do it from here. Let's try this one.
Does it need more salt?
No,
No?
this one is a bit more salty than this one,
Oh, okay.
but this one tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I don't feel the need for more salt. Probably because the shrimp is there.
Cool.
Love it. And now, ta-da, let's see, the spicy one. It's not that spicy.
It's not?
It is spicy.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Only a little bit because
bit
of the
spicy, yes,
taste.
but not extremely spicy as I expected this to be.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I come from Europe. We kind of don't really eat spicy foods, or they're not our favorite. But since I moved to China, I started to love spicy food. But unfortunately, I have a small allergy. I try to avoid as much as possible, but this is definitely, if I would eat this, this won't create any problems to me.
Cool.
So, love it. Absolutely love it.
Thank you.
It's super, super yummy. To visit me more often.
That means a lot.
Who wants you guys a show with me, Ray, to cook every week, or let's see, not every week, because it would be impossible for you. She also has other stuff to do. But how about if Mireille will cook for us
Once a month?
Okay,
That
once a
I can
month.
work with that.
Okay, once a month. Mireille comes here to my apartment because I need to taste the food.
Sure, I can do that.
We can have like this. Let us know in the comment section. Mireille, you are great. You are great.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you so much for showing us how rice is cooked, because a lot of people are actually asking in general around the world, how do Chinese people end up having their rice like this, separate, very dry.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Thank you.
Back to me, Ray.
Yes, please. So yeah, thank you guys. And now I'm going to try and grate myself. So I'm going to use the spoon over here, and this one I'm going to try the spicy one. It's alright. I think I can. Next time I'll add more salt into this. It has the salt from the paste, but this can be, more flavor. Which one next?
The veggie one.
The back one. Cool.
That's magic. Wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
If I can vote, I would choose this one.
Cool. I actually stir fried a little bit longer than it's supposed to.
Probably
Because
that
I
makes
want
it
the-
better.
Oh no, because I want the garden beans to be really well done. Because the beans, when you eat it raw, it might cause other problems to your stomach. So I put the garden beans I cook it a little bit longer than it's supposed to. But it's alright.
Yeah, very yummy.
A small tip for all of you who are watching: if you cook garden beans and other, green beans, materials, just let it in the pan for a little bit longer, because you might taste freshness from the uncooked or not well done green beans, but some of them might have like poison containment if you don't cook it well. So just make it well done to avoid stomach issues. Yeah, and the last one, that one. I always cook this at home because you don't need a lot of other stuff to make it, and you just need to cook one dish of fried rice and that's it. And maybe a little bit of grains on the side, but not too much. And this is very easy. You see me done it within 20 minutes, right? I think I've done that within 15 or even 10 minutes. So it's very easy. It's not time consuming. It's very easy to make. I like this one best.
Okay, got it. So you vote this one, and I will vote the. Actually, I will vote them all, but my favorite that I will eat a lot is the veggie one.
This one I always make at home.
Oh, that's why, because you're used to it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's yummy.
And the difference is that when I eat it, I take a whole chunk and shove it into my mouth. And that's the way how you eat it. You don't separate it. You have all the ingredients in one mouth, and you chew on it and let it all coat in your taste buds. Alright guys. How do you like this live stream? If you are in the mood to have fried rice, please make sure that you save this live stream. You can share it with friends who love fried rice, and also you can mark it to watch later. When you cook it, you can cook it again with me. And this is very easy. And my style is that I don't put a lot of oil to the pan so that it doesn't get very oily. I want to taste the freshness from the food. And if you're into like more heavy taste, you can put in more mushroom paste or hot sauce, and you can have whatever left in your pantry or fridge to make it. And yeah, so be sure to like us, to share this with your friends, and have a nice day. I'll wrap up this live stream here so that me and Joanna can go on, finish all these, and possibly I've already told my friend Mila to come over if she can. So yeah, thanks for watching this time, and I hope you have a very nice day, and I hope you enjoy the cooking show with us. Thank you guys.